Hello, kindergarten, and happy Tuesday. For today, we are going to continue reading another Lois Ehlert book. This book is called Market Day. Now, remember from the story yesterday, you were thinking about Lois Ehlert. She is not only an author, but she's also an illustrator. So remember, an author is the person that writes the words. The illustrator is the person that draws pictures, or they paint, or they create the images in the story, or they might even use photographs. So Lois Ehlert, she does both jobs. She is the author and the illustrator. And all this week, we're going to notice many different things about her books. And you're going to be listening to today Market Day, but you're also going to listen to Snowballs, Feathers for Lunch, Mole's Hill, and Top Cat. So we want to be thinking about the things that we noticed in her stories. So in her stories, when we look at the different pictures, we notice that there are many different shapes and textures. So she uses a lot of collages or sometimes even photographs in her pictures. And when we think about what she writes a lot about animals and nature. And of course, many of her books also rhyme to make it really fun to read her stories. So again, as an author, she does write about animals and nature, and she uses rhyming words. And as an illustrator, she uses lots of different textures, different shapes, photographs even to make her illustrations. And she uses collages, which is a mixture of different things to make pictures. So we're going to be thinking about those things as we read our story, Market Day. Let's go ahead and get started. Red Rooster crows. It's early morn. Get out of bed. The chickens need corn. So immediately you notice that this is a collage. You see that there are many different pictures, many different textures and shapes. There's drawings, there's cutouts, and she even uses fabric in her illustrations. And we notice that she's already rhyming. It's early morn. We need corn. Pull up some carrots, shake off the dirt, pack the tomatoes, tuck in your shirt. So again, you notice she is using rhyming words. And you can still see in the picture, in the illustration, she's got a collage, a mixture of fabrics and shapes to make her images. Let's keep reading. Feed the red rooster, turkey and goose. Lock the gate tight so they won't get loose. Load up the truck. We're ready to go. So looking at this illustration right here, what do you notice in her collage? What are some of the different shapes or colors or textures that she's using to make this collage? What do you notice? Okay, let's keep going. Past the fields where the vegetables grow. And what do you notice in these pictures? What do you notice? Past the birds that perch in the trees, past the snake that sun in the breeze. And again, I hear those rhyming words, trees and breeze. Past the fish and frogs that swim near the bridge. And past the sheep that graze on the ridge. We're all going to market. So remember, when they're going to market, they're going to probably sell some things. Maybe they're selling vegetables or fruit. And of course, when you go to the market, you might also buy some things. So they could be selling things as well as buying things on market day. It's in the town square. To buy and sell. That's why we go there. So again, you're thinking about, why are they going to market day? Just like the story says, to buy and sell. And again, really pay attention to her collage, to her illustrations. What shapes do you see? What textures do you see? What is she putting in her illustrations? I notice right here, this looks like a cutout of a magazine. What else do you notice? Here is the market where we work and play. So you can look and see the different things they're selling on market day. What are they selling on market day? Till the sun goes down at the end of the day. Then we load up, chug over the ridge, go down the road, drive over the bridge. So again, you're hearing and listening to those rhyming words, ridge and bridge. Past the trees, wheels turning fast, past the fields. We're home at last. Let's eat. So again, thinking about this story, what was happening in this story? What did they do? Thinking about the story, what was happening in the story? What did they do? The end. So let's think about Lois Ehlert again. Remember, in her stories, she is not only the author who writes the words, but she is the illustrator. And she doesn't just draw pictures or paint. She uses other things like collages and uses different textures and shapes to make her pictures. And she even uses photographs. So remember those things about Lois Ehlert. She loves to write about animals and nature. And as you heard earlier, she loves to use rhyming words to make her stories fun. And she loves to use different textures like fabrics and different shapes and photographs to make her really, really cool illustrations. So she makes lots of collages. So really make sure as you're listening to every story this week, what do her pictures look like? How does she write? What does she write about? So again, Lois Ehlert, she is our author and our illustrator this week. Think about all the things that she does in her stories. How are they the same? All right, I hope you really enjoyed Market Day and enjoy the rest of your day. Keep working hard, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.